welcome back courtside here at UMBC. What a quarterfinal game this was between the Retrievers and the UMass Lowell Riverhawks. 93-85. Number 2 UMBC defeats number 7 UMass Lowell. And John, just another typical great close contest between these two teams.
And on this court, it almost seems like the same game. A year ago in the playoffs, it was Mass Lowell coming from 16 down to win. In January, it was Mass Lowell coming from 5 down very late to win, and today they came from 13 down in the last 5 minutes to force overtime. Had a chance to win in regulation, but to UMBC's credit, they regrouped in the overtime, outscored Mass Lowell 15-7, played great defense. Mass Lowell got 1 field goal in the overtime, and UMBC takes a deep breath.
They do.
Survives kryptonite and moves on to the semifinals.
So much to show you in this game, but let's actually pick it up with the final seconds of regulation, where a drive by Alan Blunt ties it up and sets everything up.
Alan Blunt was brilliant. 33 points in the game. He kept his team in for much of the afternoon, ties the game up there. And you see here, now we're in overtime. Great block. Simone Wojcik had 3 blocks in the overtime alone. Played great defense, making up for the missed layup he had that could have put the game away in regulation. And then you see that UMBC went to the free throw line. They actually missed free throws in the overtime toward the end, but made enough, 26 out of 30, which is better than 80%. They're 78% for the season. Mass Lowell was good for the free throw line too, just didn't get there enough. But here's the key stat. 29 points off the bench for UMBC. A lot of them from Simone Wojcik, but everybody chipped in, and both teams shot the ball pretty well. UMBC a little better from 3 in the game, but the free throw shooting and the defense in overtime is the reason UMBC survived.
All right, so let's take a look at where we are now and how it all shakes out.
Well, the way this playoff works out, the lowest seed advances to play the highest seed. They re-bracket. So Binghamton upsetting New Hampshire today, they will go almost certainly to Vermont on Wednesday, and the winner of that Hartford-Albany game, Hartford's now up 12 with about 12 minutes to go, will come here. And how many great Hartford UMBC games have we seen in this building, particularly in the tournament?
Maybe the greatest ever, actually.
That was the all-timer.
Yeah, double overtime game. So Hartford, if it continues, if they hold on and beat Albany, they will be here on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
And I think John Gallagher will be fairly enthusiastic.
Absolutely, and and if that happens, what a year for Hartford, considering what they went through throughout the season.
18 games in 41 days to end the season, and like Mass Lowell, they had to play Thursday to make up for the COVID games missed, so they were playing on short rest today, as was Mass Lowell, and I think that was a factor in overtime too.
That'll do it from here. We thank you for joining us. Again, UMBC slips by UMass Lowell 93-85, the final. We'll see you Wednesday night from this seat.